happening right about now.
We are back. Miami is in the house, boy. I got my girl, the superstar. She is taking over the stages every time she puts it down. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, say hello to the Queen of Freestyle, my homegirl, Trinere. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up,
Oh,
Saba?
man.
Hey, everybody.
It's been too long. The last time we got together was on the Freestyling with Stevie B podcast show. You know, our good friend and family, Stevie. You know, we love Stevie. And I think that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then I think you and we did something around the COVID time.
Yeah, that was
2020.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you was
first
like, Mama,
started
you better have
launching.
me as the first guest. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's right. You remember. You got a good memory. That's me. That sounds just like me.
Absolutely. I definitely remember. So listen, man, it's no secret you are Miami history, Trinere. You're still being tremendously booked all over the place. You're inspiring women all over the world to keep it together, to be conscious about their health. And now you're coming back home, the ultimate dance and freestyle experience at the Hard Rock, August 28th. I mean, the lineup is stellar. It's it's Expose, it's Samantha Fox, it's Jody Watley, it's the 69 Boys, it's Timmy T, it's Sapphire, it's the Queen of Freestyle, Trinere. How good does it feel to know that you coming back to the MIA August 28th?
I love it because I don't come back often, you know, and sometimes I feel some kind of way about that because I feel like I should be in Miami all the time, you know, because to me, that's where it started. You know, it started there for me. And I just feel like, you know, I'm supposed to be there all the time. I wish I was there more, but I'm grateful for this one because this is a big one and it's a good one. So,
I had a chance to catch up with Turbo of Snap. Man, super cool dude. You know, he travels now and tours with his son. His son gets on stage and it'd be rocking it with him. So, and I think you get some of that going on. Sometimes you bring your son on with you, right? When you perform.
No, not anymore. I used to. He's too old for that now.
Okay. Yeah, he's got his own lane thing going on, right?
Yes.
But yeah, I got a chance to interview him. Janice Robinson too. What a sweet lady, man. She is super cool. But this lineup, like you mentioned, I mean, I think like 60-70% of the tickets are already gone. There's only like 30% of the tickets yet. So that says a lot about the promoter and the promotions, right? It's being done the right way.
And the artist.
Yes.
Because it's a different lineup, you know, with Samantha. I've never performed with Samantha Fox, but Jody Watley I have.
Okay.
And everybody else I've performed with several times.
Yeah.
But it's a great mix. That's what I like about it. It's a great mix and it's some, you know, new faces in there. It's not always the same artist on every show. I like those kind of shows. It just brings more interest and I think it brings more fans out too because they want to see something different too.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree with you. And like I was mentioning, I think a lot of it has to do with the way the promotions is produced, right? Like if you have a great lineup and you're doing it at a good venue, there's no reason why it should not be sold out or close to being sold out.
Yeah.
What's your experience with some of the promoters? Because I know you do a lot. I think I counted, Trinere, you got like over 22 shows this year. Like
I have actually more. I haven't updated my flyer. My tour date flyer. I haven't updated it, but I have. I'm trying to fill up the end. Always in the end, like November, December. October, November, December gets really slow for me, and I plan on changing that this year. I'm like pushing, like, come on, promoters, let's fill that up, you know, because I'm gonna go to Brazil in December.
Okay,
but it's just for pleasure, for fun, and for the festivities in December, like through the holidays and stuff. But I have great experiences with
That's
promoters.
a lot of shows, Trinere. I'll be honest with you. 22 shows, that's a lot of shows, girl.
It used to be more. Years back, I could remember having 35, 40 shows.
Wow.
But I'm grateful that it's where it is. I'm not complaining. Because you know me, I always want more of them.
That's what I'm saying, though.
I love working.
I would. That's what I wanted to ask you. I'm like, you've been doing this for a minute. Don't you want to kind of like do a little bit more R&R and kind of have more, free focus time? You still want to be on the road, ham down?
I do. I still love it, but I give myself 2 times a year, and I made this promise to myself. 2 times out of the year, I'm going to visit a new country, a destination that I haven't gone to, because that's my second passion. I love, 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 love to travel. And I've always promised myself I'm going to travel the world, that it's going to be my retirement. I'm just going to move and live in different countries like a month at a time and stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe come back and do some of the big shows or whatever, but I'm preparing myself for that. I plan on doing that in about 3 years. I'm giving myself 3 years. But for right now, no, I love to work because, during the weekdays, that's when my downtime is. I spend time with my dogs. I do, because most of the shows, they come around Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Monday through Thursday, I'm chilling, I'm doing my other home life stuff,
Yeah.
So, no, I'm not tired. I still have a lot of energy in my body. I still love it.
Yeah, I could tell, looking, let me see here. Looking at your IG, let's go ahead and pop that in real quick. Looking at your IG, you stay busy. There goes one of your dogs right there.
Yeah. Well, that's so cool. You can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Stormy. That's Stormy.
Okay. I got 2 of my own, but there goes your November 14th show coming up with Stevie. You got an October 24th date there. And then I love your quotes, and I love, we're going to get into the Queen Code and all that. By the way, you inspired me to write a song with all
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Show that first quote. Show what I posted today. I love that picture.
All right. Today, let's go back to today. Okay, here we go. When God gives you a vision, his hand is on it. You don't have to build on someone else's idea. Trust the gifts, creativity, and purpose he placed in you. That's where the blessing is.
Right. Yes. And I love that picture. That picture and the picture of the other quote a couple days ago. I took those pictures myself during the lockdown, during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I just did my own makeup. I got in front of a wall. I got my little camera thing set up, and I took my own photos.
That's great that you do that. Yeah, you must be like like a part-time editor, photographer. Like you've got all those little skills down to a science.
Yeah, I have to. Because I can't.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
I'm very impatient. I'm impatient.
Yeah,
and when I want something done, I want it done, and I want it now. And so you got to learn how to do it. Like I did that myself. You have to learn how to just do stuff yourself. I have my son that helps me, but he has his own things going on, and I'm not on his timetable like that.
Well, at least you're involved with him and you're doing things. That must feel good. You know what I mean? That's awesome. So talk to me a little bit about the Queen Code Book of Prayers. What inspired you to launch that project?
Well, it started off with the quotes and affirmations. That was the first release, the first book. And because throughout the years, like years and years, I could say maybe goes back to 2012, I used to put out these quotes and affirmations, just to remind women of who they are and how powerful they are. We don't always have good days, just to encourage them and motivate them how to get through it. Because, when I was going through stuff, that's what always lifted me up. I would find something to read, find something positive to read, find spiritual self-help books, and I was deeply into prayer. So, and I was, really into writing prayers because I come out of the ministry. I was in the ministry for like 14 years when I got out of the music business.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things I felt that God gave me a gift in, writing prayers.
Yeah.
So all of the quotes that I had written for like 14 years, I said, you know what? I want to leave these words behind. Let me just find the best ones, put it together, put a book out. Some of them are, funny, some are deeply spiritual, some are encouraging. It's just a variety of subjects. And then I said, you know what? Let me take it to another level. Let me do a prayer book. And so I did a prayer book, that deal with different issues that women deal with.
Yeah.
And almost every subject, different subjects you can find. This is the book here. It's so beautiful. I designed
Yes, so you
You know,
got
with the roses and the crowns, because I love roses. And I believe all women are queens. So I put the crown there.
nice.
And yeah,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
and
So
it's on
this,
Amazon, and it's a light book. It's not hard to understand, you know,
yeah.
because a lot of times women don't have the words. We don't have the words to really say. So that book, the prayer book, helps with that.
Yep.
And it's light. It's not so deep. But volume 2, we're gonna go in. I'm going deeper.
Yeah. So this one says, never settle for less than what you want or deserve. What you want and prayed for exists. It's up to you to prepare yourself to choose it, welcome it, then receive it. It's already yours.
Yours. Yeah, you just gotta believe it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Love that. So
yeah.
Feel the beat at the ultimate dance and freestyle experience. Friday, August 28th at the legendary Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Performing live dance and freestyle icons Jody Watley, Samantha Fox, Expulse, Trinere, DT, 69 Boys. Turbo B, oh snap! I got the power! Janice Robinson. Noel. Tony Moran. Hosted by DJ Felix Sama. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. The ultimate dance and freestyle experience. Friday, August 28th at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood, Florida. For more information, go to dancenowamerica.com.
That's great. Are you ever gonna do like a musical version to it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't think so. I never thought about it. I'm going to do an audio. I'm going to go back. I'm going to backtrack and do the audio to the prayer.
You should.
book.
You should. Yep.
Yeah. I have no plans really for the music thing.
Nice. Listen, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, because I like to try to spit out as much information to up-and-coming artists, to up-and-coming promoters, booking agents, all that stuff, because we have an ecosystem, and like you said, we want to keep working, and the more you book us, the more we love it, right? So
Right.
you've got a lot of your promoters on repeat. So when promoters bring you back year after year, what do you think they trust about you, Trinere?
I think they trust that I'm going to always bring them something fresh and something energetic. You know, every year, well, actually twice a year, I change my show up. I change my intro. I change the whole theme. You know, I try to have a different theme. And they always tell me, you know, you're always bringing it. You always look good. You know, I get custom made outfits. I don't like to repeat the same things. I think I just tap into the audience and I try to give the audience, you know, what they pay for.
Yeah.
You know, I don't repeat outfits. I don't like to repeat the same show. You know, for me, I am more of an entertainer. A lot of artists, they're just singers, you know, or just studio artists.
Yeah.
I feel my heart is to perform. I love to perform. I love to dance. I love to create. I wish if I had a whole lot more money, let me tell you, I would have 6, 8 dancers out there. I would have all of the theatrics because
I think you're doing okay. I'll be honest with you. I think you're doing real good. I'll be honest with you. I love, you know, that what you say. You change up your outfits. You always look dressed to the T. You know, there's a real beautiful artistic thing that you bring to the table, and it shows everybody how much you care about your craft.
Yeah. I don't just wake up the day before the show and decide what I'm going to wear. As soon as a promoter tells me, hey, are you available August 17th? I put it down. And then on the side of it, I start thinking, you know, like, okay, what do I want to wear? And I remember what I wore in the other shows. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to repeat pink again or black again. So let me bring out another color. I'm always thinking and trying to prepare for the show months ahead. Like, I already know what I'm going to do in Hollywood. already know what I'm going to wear.
Yeah.
I already, purchase the fabric.
Wow.
I prepare,
That's
I prepare
great.
myself.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Because
That's
I
awesome.
just like to bring it,
Now,
Maybe that's a Miami thing.
Are you working? I know you have a booking agent, but are you working with a
Yeah.
manager? Are you managing
No.
yourself? Like, what does it look like when you go on the road? Is it you, your dancers, your DJ, and you kind
That's
of
it.
headlining everything and
Yeah.
micromanaging everything pretty much? You like
Yeah.
it that way?
Yeah, I like it that way. Before I used to, many, many years ago, I used to travel with the road manager, but I figured, you know what? Why am I paying him? I manage myself. I can pick up my own money. And I get my pickup and I give it to my DJ. He puts it, where he puts it. And we just work together like that. If I need Ace, because he is so perfect for me, he's been with me for 12 years. If I need anything else on the road, he handles it for me. He handles the sound. He handles everything.
Good.
So it's just us four. It's just the dancers, my DJ, and myself. And one of my other dancers, she's been with me for 12 years. So it's that's all. I don't need
That's
a manager.
loyalty right there, man. A lot of performers and artists, they like to change things up, you know what I mean? But what you're doing is you're sticking to the people that are being loyal to you, providing obviously that they do the job. They have to do the job, you know what I mean? We can't just let lollygagging go around, you know what I mean? Like
exactly.
You got to be on point, you know what I mean? But once you're on point and you show that that you're doing your thing, then loyalty is awesome to have. Now,
it really
do you expect
is.
anything from a promoter before you agree to do a show?
Well, I send out my contract. Well, my agent does, and she sends out the writer, like the hospitality and the tech writer, what my DJ requires, what I require in the dressing rooms. I make sure that everybody has what they need, coconut water. My dancers love coconut water and Red Bull. And, I have my things. We have our drinks that we like. We require champagne, wine, Patron.
Okay.
And so,
you got to get right. You got to get right. You know what I'm saying? Before.
Yeah.
Now, we don't they're like rituals, right? They're like rituals that you need in order to do what you do, right?
Yes. Now, we don't drink before the show. We don't drink or eat before the show. We only drink coconut water, tea, and that's it. Now, my DJ, he may take a shot or two because, he's just different.
He flexes.
But me and the girls, we have to exert that energy on stage. So we don't take shots or anything like that until after. Now, after we celebrated, like, good show.
That's
but
great.
the promoters know what my requirements are, and they go for it. And especially the ones that I've been working with a long time, they throw in some extra stuff, to make me super happy.
What advice would you give artists out there that just can't seem to get how to keep getting booked? Like, what practices or advice can you give an artist that is just not having that consistency?
I think what it is, they have to freshen things up. You got to freshen things up. You got to you have to look the part. You got to represent. You have to show, because it shows. I know exactly what artists really need to kind of step it up. It shows if you don't really put thought into what you do on stage and how you look on stage. And I also think it's about, pictures. Photos have to be, you have to have nice photos, even if you got to take them yourself.
Thank you.
You got to get nice photos, because when you start sharing stuff, promoters watch these social media pages. They watch you, and they need to stay out of stupid drama, stop getting involved, because promoters watch that, and they don't like to hire people that's always in drama, And, but I think they don't advertise themselves enough. I'm always putting out, promoting myself, promoting my agents, information, promoting the videos, promoting the shows. I'm very present, and I help the promoters. I try every day. I try to, share this one, share that.
They're always screaming about that. Oh, they don't never pump. They don't never advertise on their social media. You know what I mean? I'm booking you. I'm paying you $20,000, and you ain't even like showing me love on your gram. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. No, that's wrong. I think that's absolutely wrong to do, because you want the show to be a success. You want it to sell out. because if the promoter looks good, you look good. If you look good, the promoter looks good. It works both ways, you know? You have to, because if that show sells out, that's going to tell that promoter, you know what, it sold out because I had Trinere, I had Jody, I had CoverGirls, I had Sapphire. So that was the ticket. Let's do it again. If the show doesn't sell out and it's weak, then that means maybe the artist was a little weak. Maybe the fans did it.
Let's go, let's go! I'm DJ Sama, a legendary South Florida DJ producer and feel-good specialist. From South Beach to Coconut Grove to Fort Lauderdale, I've played at the biggest venues, worked with major artists, and built unforgettable nights for years. Now, I'm bringing that experience to venues that need to turn things around quickly. This is Pack the Place. Let's go, let's go! Back the place, back the place, back the place, back the place. Feel bass in your face. Back the place, back the place. Lights up, whole room shake. Hands up, no space. Back the place, back the place. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. I got a high school buddy of mine. His name is Julio, and he happens to own this spot called Cafe 27. It's right off of Sheridan and US Highway 27. And, you know, he's been talking to me about possibly doing a night there. Maybe like, I don't know, like a once a month old school night. They're cooked all right. How do you turn a biker bar into a freestyle destination? Then I came back on Friday night, and man, it was quiet. I'm talking crickets. The room was empty. The system looked real rough. This spot needs a full transformation.
Meeting the famous Felix Sama. I can't wait to have this party. Freestyle Friday at Cafe 27.
You know what? I'm super confident in your abilities. I know you're confident in my abilities. What do I always tell you whenever we go into a venue? All you got to do is bring me the people, and they're going to be repeat customers.
Absolutely.
All the time. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not working now. And once that music started knocking, you could feel the shift. The energy changed. Needless to say, the booty shakers were in the place. At the start, I felt a little pressure. Anytime you build something from the ground up, you feel that. You want the people to show up. You want the concept to connect. You want the room to catch fire.
I'm turning 57, I'm having so much fun. I came from Orlando to enjoy DJ Sama.
What used to be a dead Friday with 4 people turned out into over 500 people in the building. That was not luck, that was strategy, that was vision, that was execution. I'm DJ Sama, and when I step into your venue, I'm not there to play small. I'm there to read the room, fix the weak spots, build the right vibe, and pack the place. Back the place, back the place, back the place, back the place. Feel bass in your face. Back the place, back the place.
And, you know, you got to do your part. You got to help the show sell out, you know?
That's right.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah. So when it comes, do you ever get like a professional cameraman to record your entire show so that you can have that performance on YouTube? I think because I know that when I get booked to do a show as a host, like I'm hosting the one August 28th. When I get booked for that, you know, sometimes I put together my own promo. So I got to go on YouTube and find clips of all the artists performing live. And I'm not going to mention any names, but, you know, I'll go up on there and I look for a certain artist and I'm like, is that all you got? Are you, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like, give me some 4K, give me some 1080, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting, 720 or less, and it's all gritty, and I'm like, man, I can't work with this.
Yeah, that's one of my things that I have to get better at, because, and I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. It's not that I don't hire photographers. I really try to. I have a girl that goes with me, and then sometimes I have photographers calling me saying, hey, can I film you? Can I shoot you? And I love that because I need great pictures. I need great videos because I want to leave. When I stop doing this, I want to leave something behind.
Absolutely. 100%.
And when I do my documentary, I need good footage.
Yes.
And sometimes, to be honest with you, sometimes the promoters or the venue, especially if we're doing like casinos, they don't allow certain
I get that.
To photograph and that, or to film. And that bothers me because I'm like, listen, I need footage. And so I have a girl that goes out with me and she gets behind the scenes shots. And if I can get her in a position to get a media pass, she'll get in front, or I'll hire photographers. And sometimes the photographers just do it for me free because they just love me like that. I just have that kind of favor.
Yeah.
They'll shoot me and film everything for free. They said, just get me in. Can you get me a media pass? And I try to do it. But that's one of my things.
Word of advice for artists out there, and that can go a long way when you really think about it, because what you're doing is you're gathering together exclusive content, like you just mentioned, behind the scenes, all of that. Normally, the public doesn't see all of that, right? You could even leak a little bit of that on your YouTube channel and then say, hey, listen, you want to see the rest of that, subscribe to my whatever platform. And now it's a subscription where people get to see that as a subscription. You know what I mean? Because it's exclusive stuff that it's not out there. So just different ways where you can monetize your brand. I think a lot of artists out there aren't really creating those fan funnels in order to really get themselves that extra revenue stream that they deserve and worked so hard for. They haven't taken the time to build that funnel that can bring in that VIP membership.
And that's I'm guilty of that because I have a YouTube channel, but I don't put everything over there yet. And I need to do that. And I have a guy that tries to help me with that stuff.
Yeah.
And he's the one that's been putting, that's been trying to clean it up for me. Yeah. But that is an area I really have to do better in that area because he keeps telling me YouTube, Trinere, you can make good money.
Well,
blah,
it's not only YouTube, it's also capturing your fans' email. Once you get their email and you get them off that platform, now they're yours and you can sell them anything you want. So think about that as well, creating some type of Trinere sign on to my newsletter or whatever the case may be. Capture all those emails because now you've got all those fans that don't have to go to your Instagram or your Facebook or whatever. Yeah. Now you can directly talk to your fans, right? And you can send them offers, VIP bundles of your merch and all of this stuff. Yeah. And guess what? All your friends have a credit card, but they can't use it if you ain't got nothing to sell.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is very true. But that is one of the things I know I have to clean up. But I have to hire someone. I'm so used to doing everything myself because
I'll be more than happy to help you with that. I just like to give you, all the information that I have because I've done a lot of research on this. A lot.
Yeah, I need that. I need that in my life. That's just another thing. Oh my God, I got to do it. I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Because I have a YouTube channel, but I'm not over there as much as I need to be. I don't.
You know what I think would be crazy if you would do this, and it doesn't have to be a Steven Spielberg production, right? I think this would be like super dope. Do a music video of either a medley, a Trinere medley, or your favorite one of the hits that you have, but do a music video because you look the same. And it doesn't matter, even if you look like way older, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the look. I'm just talking about for the fans to have the original I'll Be All You Ever Need with Trinere doing, even if it's, you hanging out at a restaurant, at a club, whatever the case may be.
And that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea because you know what? I don't have a video to the main hits.
So imagine how exclusive would that be for
your
fans?
Don't have, we didn't do videos to I Know You Love Me. They're playing our song I'll Be Up because we was putting them out so fast that we didn't have time to think about, okay, which one should we do a video to because they all did good. They all took off.
Oh, yeah.
And the videos that I do have, it's on the R&B album that did not do well.
Uh-huh.
That didn't do well only because it didn't do well. To me, it's my best work. But it didn't do well because, of course, the record label, they dropped it. That's when I was with Luke Records. And they did absolutely nothing with it. And so much good music was just lost. I mean, it's on the internet. You can still stream it and listen to it.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't promoted. And that was like, I put a lot of work into that R&B album. I thought my vocals was on point. I just loved that one.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Back to what you said, I do. That's a great idea. I'm going to write that on my little things to do list.
Yeah,
I'll help you with that.
I'll help you with that. I think it should be a mega mix. If you're down for that, I think it should be a mega mix, because that way you get you give the fans the full effect instead of just a oneer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You give them the full effect on that. Now, what are some of the learning lessons for you now as a woman, artist, mother, and a businesswoman?
Learning lesson. It's so many lessons.
Listen, most venues do not have a location problem. They have an entertainment problem. The night feels slow. The music misses the crowd. The lighting feels way flat. The promotion is weak. The room has no clear identity. That's where Sama Entertainment Consulting comes in. I'm Felix Sama. We help nightclubs, lounges, restaurants, and venues turn slow nights into signature nights. We study the room. We identify the right audience. We build stronger theme nights. We bring in the right DJs, live bands, hosts, and entertainment. We improve the sound, lighting, visuals, music programming, marketing, promotions, and customer experience, because a great night is not one thing. It is the right mix of energy, strategy, talent, production, and promotion. When the room feels alive, people stay longer. They spend more. They come back, and they bring their friends. Sama Entertainment Consulting gives your venue a real entertainment strategy, not guesswork. If your venue has slow nights, empty dance floors, weak themes, or no reason for people to return, let's fix it. Book a venue strategy call today. Sama Entertainment Consulting. Let's pack your place.
Okay, one learning as a businesswoman or as a mother, I wish that I had purchased a house in Atlanta. So funny, because I was just talking about that to my friend Sapphire. I wish that my home was in Atlanta. That's one. I wish that I could go back and make sure that all of, my rights, that I had more rights to the music.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
We didn't know anything back then. I wish I had more representation. Looking out for me, not anybody personal, not anybody that I was romantically involved with, somebody separate away from, that whole personal thing.
Yeah.
I wish I had someone to really look after my interests for the future.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't have any other regrets.
That's great. What areas of your life do you still want to grow in?
What areas of my life do I still want to grow in? I think I just want to be a little more patient with myself, because I always feel like I have to get things done today. Like I don't have any more time. I feel like, and maybe it's because I'm going to be 62 this year. So I'm always like putting the pressure on. Like, I need to finish this now. I need to do it today, because I'm trying to get out of here, because I really do want to live and travel the world and live in other countries. So right now I'm putting all this pressure on myself to invest more and build up my portfolio and get all the shows I can get, to grab up all the money I can get so I can save it from, put it over here in my retirement fund. And I just got to, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, and I just need to relax and just chill out and know that God is going to. I just have a lot of things I want to do. I have a cooking book I want to do. I have my life story I'm finishing up. I want my series to be on Netflix. I got a lot of stuff I want to do, and I'm trying to do it all by myself.
That would be amazing. Yeah, to get, even if you did it on your own, you know what I mean? It'll get picked up later on. You know what I'm saying? But just doing the act, that's one thing that I've learned to do more now is say no to the small stuff that is not going to 10x me.
That's what I do.
I've learned to just drop, things that I normally would have. Oh, $2,000? Yeah, let you know what I mean, and just jump. I don't do that anymore. I focus more now on the 10x moves that I know are gonna, trajectory wise, take me to the next level, like a transporter. You know what I mean? And that's, you know, TV shows and big record deals, whatever it is, but big projects that I have a passion for. Those are the ones that I'm focusing my energy on.
That's the same. I was just talking about that. I don't want to spin my wheels trying to throw out records, because I see sometimes artists put out this record, they put out 2-3 records a year, and they're doing all this. That takes a lot of money. I'm not
a lot of
trying.
Time. Something you can't buy back. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to throw out money where I know I am not going to see a return. I mean, we just have to be real when it comes to this music thing. If you're not targeting, if you don't have a machine behind you, if you don't have this whole social media thing down behind you and the streaming thing down and have people who know what they're doing, and you don't have the money you're wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. And especially if you're trying to get into the freestyle thing, it ain't happening. You need to, if I was a new artist right now, I would focus and I wanted to get into the music thing. I would not even mention the word freestyle. Nobody knows about that. Go for dance pop. Go for electronic dance. Go for dance rap. Anything that says dance, that's what they're recognizing. They're using these so-called freestyle beats and tracks. Other artists, they're using it. Usher, City Girls, Will.i.am. It's a lot of, you've been hearing them commercials, but you better bet they are not saying nothing about freestyle. When they market it, it's dance, electronic, EDM, dance
beats,
pop.
Everything else but freestyle.
Yeah, that word was made up, and that word messed everybody up. Well, I'm going to speak for myself. It really did, because it caused us to shuffle. It caused them to put us in this box that we did not belong in. We needed to stay in that dance vein. And this whole reprogramming happened with the radio stations, and they didn't know what to do with us. And they put us all in the same box. But thank God, a lot of us who came out in the early 80s, we got a lot of radio play. And so that's what saved us.
Oh, yeah.
That's what saved us, all that radio play.
Yeah.
It helped us build a serious following and a foundation to be like real artists. But then later something happened, and we ended up over here and like freestyle. I was never called a freestyle artist. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
And I just think that it came from, when Tony did the group Freestyle. I don't know why people thought that was a genre or a movement. It was just the name of a group.
Yeah.
And even the way the font, like the way freestyle is written, that was the way it was on the album for the group Freestyle.
Yeah,
and I don't know who picked that up and who ran with it and called the genre freestyle. No, it was when Greg Mack in California broke me in California, it was called high energy music on the radio stations out here on the West Coast. High energy.
Yeah.
Dance music on Power 96 and 100. It was
in New York, they used to call it Latin hip hop.
Yes. Yeah. And that was in New York. And then they started calling everything freestyle. I'm like,
yeah. So you think the name freestyle came from Miami, from the group Freestyle? You think that's when that genre got coined, that name freestyle? Is that what you're saying?
Somebody picked that up. That was not the intention of when Tony named the group.
Yeah. Because I think they were calling it, I think they were calling it freestyle before freestyle came out.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I got it. Now you got me doing the research. Now I'm gonna do the research.
Because I was never called a freestyle artist until the late 90s sometime. Because I got out in 92, okay? And I was gone for 14 years. I was never called a freestyle artist before, like in the 80s. Mm-hmm. No. From me to Sapphire, Betty D, we used to all do shows together. Betty D, Cover Girls. It was never called freestyle.
Until later on.
Until much later. And then the radio place, kind of got stagnated. And then the radio stations didn't know what to call us. And, because it was all these different names, electronic bass, Miami bass. And, I'd rather accept Miami bass. I prefer that. I prefer electronic or Miami electronic,
Miami Electronica.
Yeah, give me that name. I prefer that.
So what do you think?
It is what it is.
What are your thoughts on the AI technology, programs like Suno that, are producing music in 2 seconds? I'll give you my thoughts in a minute, but I just want to hear your feedback. Are you playing with these programs, or are you just observing?
I'm just observing. I think it's cool as long as, I don't like when the artists, they're starting to use the voices. Like an artist that really can't sing, they're using AI to fool people that they can sing, okay? I don't like that, because then what happens when it's time to perform? Are you going to be a performer? Are you going to sing that song?
Another Milli Vanilli or what?
Yeah, what happens then? So I don't like that side of it. Now, using some elements to musically, okay, I can deal with that, as long as the producer is still using his own talents as well. I think it has to be a combination.
Yeah.
Don't throw out the authentic.
Listen, most venues do not have a location problem. They have an entertainment problem. The night feels slow. The music misses the crowd. The lighting feels way flat. The promotion is weak. The room has no clear identity. That's where Sama Entertainment Consulting comes in. I'm Felix Sama. We help nightclubs, lounges, restaurants, and venues turn slow nights into signature nights. We study the room. We identify the right audience. We build stronger theme nights. We bring in the right DJs, live bands, hosts, and entertainment. We improve the sound, lighting, visuals, music programming, marketing, promotions, and customer experience, because a great night is not one thing. It is the right mix of energy, strategy, talent, production, and promotion. When the room feels alive, people stay longer. They spend more. They come back, and they bring their friends. Sama Entertainment Consulting gives your venue a real entertainment strategy, not guesswork. If your venue has slow nights, empty dance floors, weak themes, or no reason for people to return, let's fix it. Book a venue strategy call today. Sama Entertainment Consulting. Let's pack your place.
Gifts and talents that you really have, still use those, because we can't have a bunch of untalented people out here taking money from the real talent and not really performing, lip syncing, and it's AI. I just don't think that's fair to the real talented artists that's out here,
a fully produced AI production, you're not going to own anyway. So you're just going to put it out there, and Suno's going to own it. So you're not going to own that anyway. The way I use programs like Suno is I'll do prompts and I'll put it in Suno. I'll get an idea and a thought, and I'll take that thought and idea and then I'll relish on it, meaning that now I'm going to produce that 100%. I may use maybe a bass line or something from the original, AI concoction of it, but I'm going to get a singer and redo the vocals. I'm going to, do the drums on my own, but at least I got it's kind of like a demo. I use it like a demo to create more stuff. Now, I will say that I produce Christian music too. I mean, I write the lyrics to all of that, and then I'll go ahead and put that in Suno, and then I'll get the vocals from that. But I'm not looking to, put that out or anything on a label. I just put that out on a YouTube channel to inspire kids, because I like to inspire kids to have Christ in their life, right?
Yes.
So I know I'm not a singer and I can't whip out a bunch of songs really fast. So I just use Suno for that, so I can put that music out there so that I can gravitate that to the kids so that they can hear some positive inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't even like auto tunes. I would never even use auto tunes on my voice.
You don't need to. Why would you use it?
You're right. I don't.
Yeah.
But when I have been in the studio, like in the past 2 years or so, I'm like, don't even try me like that. Don't even do a little bit, because when I perform, I want to sound like I can sing right now. It's nothing for me to sing. I'm a singer and I have pride in that. And so I'm not going to allow anyone to put any effects on my voice. No, because God gave me this gift and I'm going to use it. I don't need help from AI. And I feel that way too I see a lot of artists changing their face, like using AI for photographs. And I'm like, but that's not you.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's a person that is still struggling with insecurities. And if you want to look a certain way, there's things you can really do to fix your nose or to fix your skin. You don't have to do that, because then what happens again when you're seen live?
Insecurity, ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where a lot of that suicidal stuff happens, man. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to live this facade because you're seeing it all over Instagram.
Yeah, because of social media. Yeah.
Yep. You're seeing that, you think you need to be perfect, so you want to change your look and your avatar, whether you're young or you're old. It happens, to a lot of people, at this insecurity that's going on. And instead of being your authentic self and being happy what God has given you, you want to create this facade that's not you. Own who you are and be, do, have, right? Be, do, have mentality. Be the person you're supposed to be. Do the work that it's going to take to be that person. Right. And then you can have whatever you want.
That's what my quote said yesterday that I posted, maybe 2 days ago. It was speaking about that, like, don't make excuses. Queens, we don't make excuses or explain explain the little issues. We just evolve. We just do what it takes to fix that. If you don't like something about yourself, do what it takes to fix it. Just go the extra mile. If you have to read, nowadays you can learn anything on the internet. You can ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will teach you. Google. Go to Barnes and Noble. There's plenty of books.
Is always right, but you're right. It can teach you a lot of good stuff. Yeah.
Plenty of books out there you can learn or whatever. Yeah. If you don't like something about your face, hey, find a good doctor. They can fix it. Start eating right. Go work out. If you're insecure and you have to have this AI create this stomach with the abs, oh my God.
Yeah.
Go fix it. You can fix it.
Yes.
Everything is available to you.
And, I don't know why I want to talk about it right now, but how about women out there that are in horrible relationships? You know what I mean? Where they're getting battered and they're getting bruised, and they feel that they need to stay in those relationships because they're insecure of themselves, or maybe it's a monetary situation where they can't fend for themselves. What do you say to a woman that's going through those kind of struggles?
I've been through those struggles, and I think what got me out of that is the way I was raised, the way my father instilled in me confidence. And he's always made me feel and know that I am the gift and I am a queen. And it's all about self-respect. And my father taught me that. I just really think it comes from your background, how you was raised, what your mother instilled in you, how your father made you feel. A lot of women didn't get male love or father love, or, they didn't get that security or love. So they search out in other ways just to feel that and just to get it. And I just think it all boils down to self-respect and love. And a lot of people talk about, self-love, love yourself, love yourself. But a lot of women don't know how to do that. Mm-hmm. And they have to be taught. They have to be taught how to love themselves. They don't know how to put themselves first, above everything. And once a man or anyone starts treating you a certain way, something inside of you should say, that's not right. I deserve better. I don't deserve to be spoken to that way or treated that way. No. Something inside should say no. And, I've been through that where I'm like, okay, what do I do? You go through the embarrassment, you go through the feeling like, okay, where you just have to step out in faith and you have to plan it.
That's what it is, though. It's exactly what you just said, faith, right? You got to talk. You got to talk to God. You got to talk to God when you want to make those big decisions. God will tell you what to do.
He sure will. He absolutely will. And because he's in us. And so because God is in you, the Holy Spirit will tell you, now that's not right. This is not for you. And there's been times where I know that God spoke to me and said, well, I told you not to do that. And you disobeyed. I told you he wasn't the right one. I told you that it was wrong and that this was a wrong situation. You didn't listen to me. And there's always consequences to not listening and not really listening to that
learning
lessons.
Voice. Learning lessons.
Yeah.
Is what they are.
Yeah, they are learning, but I went through consequences and then had to learn the lesson.
Got beat up a little bit. Yeah.
My God, because a lot of things I did on my own and I knew it was wrong. And so I had to suffer some of those consequences for making those wrong decisions when I knew
absolutely.
it was
You're right
wrong.
about
And but I never did it again. I learned the lesson and I never, ever did it again. And now I listen to that inner voice. I listen to God. I'm always praying. I'm always meditating. But you have to be more aware and really listen and go with that first. When you see red flags, go with that. Don't let no red flag pass, because that one red flag is going to turn into 2 and to 3, and then you're going to be stuck.
Yeah.
It's going to be harder to get away because you built this soul tie. You built this thing with this person that you didn't have no business being with. And now it gets harder. Don't close your eyes to red flags.
Prayer is powerful. Remember
it is.
Prayer is powerful. Now, are you still single? Are you still kind of doing your own thing, or what's going on with Trinere?
I am still single. It is actually by choice.
Yeah.
I like being single. I've been single now for, I would say, 8 years.
That's a
7
long
or 8
time.
years.
But you date, though. Don't tell me you don't date, Trinere. Come on.
Do I date? I have a friend, but I'm not focused on, it's like I don't even think about it, Felix. I don't think about a relationship. I don't think about a man. All I think about really right now is completing everything that I need to finish. Because
Gotcha.
I have a long list of things I want to do because retirement is right around the corner. I don't have time for my energy or my thoughts to be in a relationship. Relationships take work.
Yep.
Relationships take a lot of your time.
You telling me?
Relationships- It's a lot. And I don't have time for it. I just don't. It's not something that I desire. It's not
you
something I
gotta want
want.
to do it. Yeah, you gotta want
That's
to do
why
it.
I
You
travel
gotta have the
alone.
time. Yep.
I travel by myself. I love traveling to other countries alone, and I don't have to,
Yep.
but I enjoy it. It's about me, and
You look
it's a little
amazing.
scary because I'm so accustomed to it, and it's almost like, oh my God, I kind of don't even desire it.
Yeah, you look amazing. I know that you had a bit of a weight transformation. I don't know, maybe a couple of years back, because Stevie told me about it. And he was like, Trinere gave me all this advice. And then Stevie started losing all the weight. And I was like, wait a minute. Trinere lost weight. You losing weight. Oh, I got to get on this bandwagon. And it inspired me to lose weight. And I lost about 20 pounds. And I feel great. I really do. But it all started with you, Trinere?
Yeah, I know. You have to keep it. You got to keep it up. You have to stay with the times. And it's hard, especially women, when you go through the whole menopause thing. Your body changes, or perimenopause, or all the different menopauses, okay? Our bodies, women bodies change. And sometimes you get heavier. Then there's sometimes when your body just goes through changes. And you got to move with it. You got to go with the flow. Because I like being heavier, honestly. And it seems like men like me heavier too.
Oh, yeah.
Men like curves. But for
we
me,
do. Yeah.
But for me, and naturally, that's how I am. My mother was a very curvy woman. But for me on stage, I prefer to be slim or slimmer.
Obviously,
because I have way more energy.
Yeah.
I can move because I love to move. I don't like to be restricted. I don't like to breathe hard. I don't like to be sweat. I don't like to be hindered. So I'm always watching what I eat. I'm always trying to figure out my body and what to drink, what to eat, what not to eat, what supplements to take.
I think we all need to do that because there's just so many toxins and poisons in these foods. And we talked about it before. You told me about how you still wash your vegetables thoroughly. I'm like, I just put a little bit of water. You're like, you got to put
put them in baking soda.
Yeah, you got a whole regimen.
Yeah, it's a lot of pesticides and stuff on the food. It's really bad. And even the organic good food is still bad. It's still some stuff on it. It's really
Not
hard
only that,
here
is
in
a lot of
America.
these cigarette companies own food companies. You know what I'm saying? So they're getting you addicted with all the additives that they're putting in
And
these
even
things.
the meats. Even the meats is not real meat, and they're injecting the meats. It's like, okay, what the heck do I eat? So I really try to stick with fish, salmon and codfish. Those are my choices. And other than that, just a lot of beans and rice and lentils and
When are we going to
salmon.
get for the ladies out there that are really struggling with their weight and they really want to, they need a guideline. They love Trinere. They love what you all about. You know what I mean? They're all into your movement. When are they going to get a diet program from you? When are they going to get a workout regimen from you so that they can follow this thing? And subscription, baby. Subscription.
I have that. And I don't like to tell people what I'm doing, because you have a lot of people that try to copy you. They really do. And I don't like to put it out there all the time.
It doesn't have to be to the T. Just give them a little.
But since you brought it up, I do have a digital product that is coming out. It's called the Queen's Glow.
Okay.
And it all, goes along with the Queen Code. So it's the Queen's Glow. And so it's talking about everything that I do for my face, everything that I do for my body, what I do to meditate, what I do in the shower. It's just giving women the products that I use. I tell them exactly the skincare products that I use, what medical products I use for the face. I'm getting ready to go to Korea or Thailand for these face treatments, okay? I am serious about it. But yeah, I'm putting out a digital product that's called the Queen's Glow. And then there's another one I'm going to write for, it's in the works for women in the 60s, how to continue with the glow, or how to be confident in your singleness and being single and being able to travel as a single woman over 50. How do you get that confidence? So I got some digital books for that.
Well, not only that, I mean, listen, you are such, and I'm not just saying this, Trinere, really, I really truly feel this way about you. You are such a powerful woman that if you were to take the time and put together a mentoring program, you could easily make $25,000 a student or more.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful your movement is.
You are just confirming everything, because all of that is in the works.
Yeah, no, it should
really
be,
is.
because
So
there's a
you
lot of
saying
people
that,
out there that need help. They really
You
do.
are making me feel really good, because I am in the right direction. And you telling me that is making me, I'm about to cry.
That's the
I
energy
just know that I'm in the right direction.
That's the energy that's coming from you. That's why I'm talking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So before we wrap up, though, we said we would touch a little bit about the music. So how much control do you have over your music? Or because I know there was a 30-year rule where you get, your publishing back and all of that. Did that play into you, or you weren't?
I'm working on that right now, because I'm at that mark. Now, right now, I don't own my masters. I don't own all of that. I still do get royalties, artist royalties. I still get, from the streaming, from Pandora, from, what do you call it?
All the digital platforms. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I do get that as the artist. But I don't have control over the masters yet. But like you said, I can work on getting those back so that I can record my music again. And, if I want to re-record, I'm not feeling going back in the studio anytime soon. If I do, it's going to be for fun. Now, I did record with Sapphire. We do have a song coming out.
Oh, cool.
We recorded it 2 years ago, and finally it's going to be released, because she's releasing her albums out first, and then we're going to release the single. So that's going to happen this summer, finally, because it's been 2 years. So as far as music, that is the only recording that I have new that's going to be coming from the duet with me and Sapphire. Then after that, people are asking me to re-record my music, and I have to fight to get my masters back. And it's just going to be an uphill battle, because that is a mess. The people who own my music and Tony's music is a whole big mess. and it's going to be a big fight.
You do
But
it when you're ready.
I don't think it should be a huge fight because I am the artist and there's things that I have not asked for that I have the right to ask for now, and I'm going to. I want everything that rightfully belongs, and this is one of my prayers. I always say everything that rightfully belongs to me is coming to me now.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
What God has given me and what the enemy has stolen from me is going to come back to me now. Now is the time.
Yeah. And God says, be fruitful and have dominion. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's right.
That is your domain. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so it's time. I have a lot on my plate this year that I want to finish, with the products that you spoke about, the YouTube thing. I'm going to pick that back up.
Yeah.
And trying to get my music back.
All you got to
do
is
I can re-record it.
Schedule it out, baby. Schedule it out and it will manifest. Now let's have some fun real quick. All right, here we go. We're going to do some quick hits. Just answer these immediately and let's see where your mind is at. Okay, what's one song that still makes you dance immediately?
If you can feel what I am feeling, it's just believing.
I talked to him the other day. You know that I redid Diamond Girl with John. He went back into the studio and resung it.
I do know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's one of my favorite songs, I'm telling you. And he and I, we have a surprise, but he is on one of the shows.
Love John.
Yeah.
Like here to the moon, man. He's my boy, man. I love him so much.
That's my jam.
What's one food that you'll never give up that may not be that healthy?
One food that I won't give up, pasta. Yeah, a lot of pasta with a lot of cheese.
Yeah, me too. I love pasta. What's one backstage rule that nobody should break?
A backstage rule that nobody should break.
Yeah.
Gosh. I don't know. I don't really have rules because
don't drink.
Everybody follows my rules. Oh, you mean with my people?
Yeah.
Like with my circle, the backstage rules that they shouldn't break. You're right. We don't drink.
Don't drink. Yeah.
We don't drink before the show. We don't.
That's
drink.
a big one. That could change. That can ruin your career. Put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't do that. And I've been that way for 40 since the beginning. No drinking. And back in the 80s, no drugs. None of that. Before
What's
the show.
One freestyle artist who always brings good energy when you're, performing in a lineup with them? What's one freestyle artist that you're like, whoa, that energy's coming and I'm loving it?
I do love, and we don't do a lot of shows together. Me and Sapphire, we just kind of really, really, really click. But outside of her, I like Betty D's energy.
Yeah,
From Sweet
she's
Sensation.
a sweetheart. Yeah.
She is a sweetheart. I love her energy. Yeah. Debbie Deb, I don't get to see her too often anymore. She has a good energy. We vibe. We really vibe.
We were neighbors back in the day, me and Debbie. She lived in North Miami Beach. I was in North Miami.
Yeah.
One workout you hate, but works.
Oh my God. What do you call it? The squats. Squats. With the weights, with the bar.
I do legs twice a week.
Yeah, and the smoke.
I'm not going to say I love legs, but I know how important it is to do legs.
Now, I love leg curls. I love that part of it, but the squats, the deep down, because my knees, I get pain in my knees. My knees aren't that strong, and I think it's from the years dancing on stage with the high heel boots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so my knees, because after a show, I have one knee that just wants to give out. I can barely walk after a show. And so when I try to do those deep squats with the weights, that really hurts. And the lunge, the lunges, my God, I can't do them. I can't, but I keep trying to I have to push myself to do better because I have one knee that's giving me some issues.
Yeah, those high heel boots mess me up too.
Yeah.
What's one thing young girls need to hear more often?
That they are beautiful, that they are loved, that they are valuable, that they are worthy, that they are the gift. They are the gift to the world, period.
I love that.
That's it.
What's one thing that God has taught you lately?
Lately, like I said, to be a little more patient, slow down, and be more aware of what's going on around me and be more aware of what other people need. Don't be it's just not always about me. You know, listen more, especially to my team members, you know, listen to my son more, because sometimes I could just be so focused on what I'm doing and I don't listen enough. I have to just be a little more attentive and patient.
Yeah, and I know your son loves you from here to the moon, and you guys have an amazing relationship because I see the way he looked at you. So congratulations on being a super mom. And we can't wait to see you August 28th at the Hard Rock, the ultimate dance and freestyle experience featuring Trinere, Expose, Jody Watley, Samantha Fox, Sapphire, Timmy T, Noel, the 69 Boys, Janice Robinson.
Love 69 Boys.
In fact, I'm interviewing them right after this.
Ooh, I love them, honey. Yes, they bring the energy. Yes.
Yeah, they do. Trill is my boy, man. I love that.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, Trinere, for taking the time. You know, very grateful to rock with me for a minute. You know how much I love you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah, thank you. I believe that.
Absolutely. Let everybody know where they can get in touch with you, become a fan if they're not already, and all that good stuff.
Okay, Trinere Music is my Instagram, and just my name, Trinere V. Farrington, for Facebook. My agent is Amanda Tilk at Groove Entertainment, 323-650-2772.
Hey, you got it on speed dial.
Yes, but you can check my page out, and on my page, I have all of my contact information.
All right. Yeah. Well, God bless you, Trinere.
Thank you so much.
Have a great weekend, sweetheart. All right.
Thank you. You too. All righty.